Descriptive analysis to describe the impact and respond to disaster. Comparative analysis to identify similarities and difference between the Aceh and Palu case. Focus of analysis: pre-disaster stage or preparedness during a disaster or emergency response, and post-disaster or recovery and reconstruction. Thank you. I return to moderator.
And the next material will be explained by Sasauli.
Finding on disaster impact in Aceh and Palu. Based on the study result, there are two key findings that highlight the major impact of disaster in the region of Aceh and Palu. The first one, death and injuries. The first and most striking impact is the high number of casualties in Aceh. The death toll was extremely high due to the tsunami. Meanwhile, Palu also recorded thousands of deaths and injuries. This reflects the scale of the disaster and the serious threat they pose to human life. The second one, infrastructure damage. The second major impact is the severe damage to infrastructure. The disaster caused destruction to housing, roads, bridge, port, airport, and other public facilities in both regions. In Aceh, the tsunami led to widespread coastal damage. In contrast, Palu experienced a unique kind of destruction due to soil liquefaction, particularly affecting the destined areas. Next. Finding on earthquake and tsunami impact. We will discuss several findings related to the initial impact of the earthquake and the tsunami that followed. The first one, fatalities and injuries or initial. Before the tsunami even reached the shore, the initial impact of very close fatalities and injuries. Although it is difficult to separate this number from the caused by the tsunami itself, it is clear that the earthquake alone has a very big impact. Second one, trauma and panic. The strong shaking not only caused physical damage but also led to psychological trauma. Many people experience extreme fear and panic, resulting in manifestation across the affected regions. This emotional toll is an important aspect to consider in disaster response. The third one, tsunami trigger. The tsunami was triggered by a light undersea earthquake that caused a significant uplift of the seafloor. The sudden geological shift created powerful waves that eventually struck the coastline with devastating force. The death finding highlight the need for early warning system, emergency reporting, and mental health support during and after disaster. Thank you.
And the next material will be explained by Ikram.
Okay, thank you. Map reading practice. The first topic, success search and rescue team evacuating a tsunami victim. They are working with on the area, helping survivors reach safety. The reason is urgent and injuries often under extreme conditions. The second topic, emergency aid is being distributed to displaced residents who lose their homes due to the tsunami. Refugees include women and children, singling up to basic necessities such as food, clean water, and temporary shelter. Aid distribution is a critical part of disaster response to prevent further suffering and super survival. The last topic, a massive medical facility where injured tsunami victims receive emergency treatment. Medical staff, including doctors and nurses, are standing professionals in tents on temporary shelters. Their hospital were set up to handle the overload of patients
for this section. We now have some time for question. If you have a question, please raise your hand. The first question comes from Fatma. Yeah.
What important lesson can be learned from the Palu disaster for future disaster management?
We have time for one more question. Yes.
How did my name is Linda. Can I question about this presentation?
Yes.
Of course. Okay, how did the 2018 Palu earthquake and tsunami differ from the one in Aceh in terms of geological cause?
Thanks. Unfortunately, we are running out of time for question.
I wanna answer question from Fatma. Tadi pertanyaannya kan, what important lesson can be learned from the Palu disaster for future disaster management? The answer, the disaster emphasized the need for effective early warning system, disaster resilient urban planning,